The President of the Republic, Nana Addo Dankwa Akufo-Addo, on Tuesday cut the sword for the commencement of work for the construction for the $145 million sports complex at Borteman in the Greater Accra region, which will be used for the 2023 African Games. The complex will include a 1,000-seater competition swimming pool, that is, a 10-lane competition swimming pool, an 8-lane warm-up swimming pool, a 1,000-seater multi-purpose sports hall for basketball, badminton, boxing, table tennis and weightlifting, and a 500-seater temporary dome for handball, volleyball, judo, karate and taekwondo. The rest are a 5-tennis court complex, including a 1,000-seater center court, a 6-lane warm-up athletics track, 1 FIFA standard football training field, a 6-kilometer single-lane road, and a 3-kilometer double-lane road. Speaking at the ceremony on Tuesday at Borteman, President Akufo-Addo stated that since the inception of the African Games in 1965, Ghana has never won a bid to host the Games.
It is in light of this that I instructed the Ministry of Youth and Sports on 8th May 2018 to prepare, bid, and win the hosting rights of the 13th African Games. At the meeting of the African Union Specialized Technical Committee on Youth, Culture and Sports in Algiers, capital of the People's Democratic Republic of Algeria, on Thursday, 25th October 2018, our bid was endorsed and Ghana was officially declared host of the 13th edition of the Games. COVID-19 notwithstanding, I'm confident that Ghana will organize the best ever African Games in history.
With government determined to bring back the glory days of Ghanaian sports, the President explained that the provision of the requisite infrastructure is critical if the nation is to regain its pride of place in sports on the continent and in the world.
Hosting the 13th African Games will afford Ghana the opportunity to address capacity deficiencies by providing the relevant human resource capacity to run and manage sports in Ghana. Most importantly, this will give us state-of-the-art sporting facilities that will support the development of sports.
President Akufo-Addo also announced that for the first time, the game will serve as the qualifiers for the participation of African countries in the 2024 Paris Olympic Games. With the onset of COVID-19 delaying the start of the project by a year, President Akufo-Addo explained that government has decided to act on a proposal from the Ministry of Youth and Sports to adopt a hybrid system of facility development where it will upgrade existing infrastructure in Accra to supplement new ones to be built at Borteman for the Games.
Under the circumstances, government has decided to act on a proposal from the Ministry of Youth and Sports to adopt a hybrid system of facility development where we upgrade existing infrastructure in Accra to supplement new ones to be built here in Borteman for the Games. The original plan of government was to construct all the sports facilities of the African Games on this 100 acres plot of land, released to the Ministry of Youth and Sports by the University of Ghana. In place of the Olympic Stadium complex here at Borteman, the University of Ghana Sports Stadium, which was abandoned during the 8 years of NDC rule from 2009 to 2017, will be upgraded to international standards for some events for the African Games.
The President also revealed plans to ensure the full utilization of the facilities post the African Games to avoid it becoming a white elephant.
Ladies and gentlemen, it is on record that many of the sports facilities that were built for mega sporting events, like the Olympic Games and the African Games, become white elephants after the Games. That is why the model we have adopted for these Games is a framework of the Ministry of Youth and Sports, the University of Ghana, and the University for Development Studies to be involved in managing and maintaining the facilities to to ensure sustainability and continuity. These, for us, are the best legacies for the Games to justify the total investment of $195 million and ensure sustainability well into the future. The initial phase of the development here in Baltimore is budgeted at $145 million United States dollars.
Mr. Mustafa Yusuf, the Minister of Youth and Sports, said due to time constraints and COVID-19 interference, the Local Organizing Committee, LOC, has decided a hybrid system to fix and renovate the University of Ghana Sports Complex and build other complementary facilities at Baltimore. He hinted that 24 disciplines will be contested by 5,000 athletes from 55 countries.
Government have decided to adopt a hybrid approach towards hosting the African Games after carefully considering many factors, including the drawback of our construction schedule and preparation due to the devastating effects of COVID-19. We provide the nation with the capacity not only to host a successful African Games, but also position our nation to attract major sporting events to Ghana. This facility will further provide the needed infrastructure for sport development and nurturing talent. I call on all Ghanaians to embrace this national project, the African continent and the global sport fraternity, to join us in making history and planting the seed for sustainable sports development and development through sports.
Madam Akosia Freema Osei Opare, the Chief of Staff at the Presidency, on Tuesday presented a check for 14,394,397 cedis to the Greater Accra Regional Hospital at Ridge for the procurement of medical equipment for the surgery of a pair of conjoined twins. The presentation comes after President Nana Addo Dankwa Akufo-Addo in July announced that government will bear the full cost of the surgery of the Siamese twins. Handing over a dummy check together with the release letter for the funding to the Ghana Health Service, Madam Osei Opare said the efforts by the government was not only to save lives, but to further encourage Ghanaian experts by turning the scale of health care in Ghana.
Brought to our attention in Cabinet by the Minister for Health that there was this situation and that our medical team in Ghana are ready to undertake the separation. So Cabinet agreed that we should, government should commit and encourage our experts to chart this water, more or less. So I came here to visit and met with you, and you put before me the cost implications of what you wanted to do. Today I am here in response to the request fully put together by your team to the Minister for Health, who then forwarded it to us at the Office of the President, and with the endorsement of the President, we've made the money available. Now specifically, the request asks for a total of 14,394,397 cedis. So today I'm here to announce that the money has been fully released. That the money is not in the pipeline, but it has been fully released.
Dr. Patrick Kumar-Boaji, the Director General of the Ghana Health Service, who received a check on behalf of the hospital, thanked the government for the swift response to the call for the support for the surgery for the babies. He indicated that the equipment to be installed at the hospital would not only help in saving the lives of many others, but would also promote Ghana's efforts towards medical tourism on the African continent. Dr. Emmanuel Yao Vaudo, a consultant neurosurgeon and co-lead of the team for the separation of the conjoined twins at the Greater Accra Regional Hospital, said the first out of the 5 steps of the surgery to be performed on the babies had been scheduled for the 3rd week of October this year. Dr. Vaudo said the conjoined twins were currently 5 months, medically healthy, and God willing could undergo a smooth process at the due date.
We have to reschedule the surgery because it will not begin again in the month of September, because now that the government has given the money out, the equipment are being airlifted to come to the country. So let's give the equipment 10 to 15 days for the rest that have not come to the country yet to come. So because of that, the surgery is now scheduled for the 3rd week of October, okay, the first step. And remember, there are 5 steps of the surgery. So we are just beginning, okay, because the equipment has to be installed. We have to practice with the new equipment before we start the surgery.
The twins are joined at the head, and doctors say it would cost about 3 million Ghana cedis to separate them. But then data available suggests that only about 5% of conjoined twins at the head survive before surgery. However, the doctors at the Greater Accra Regional Hospital are hopeful that the surgery will be successful and further deemed it as a historical event for the country.
The Energy Minister, Dr. Matthew Opoku-Prempeh, has tasked the reconstituted Governing Board of the Ghana Petroleum Corporation to prioritize Guinean participation in the petroleum sector of the local economy. Dr. Opoku-Prempeh lamented the low number of Guineans who are playing key roles in the sector and further charged the GNPC board to improve on this narrative. He said these when he swore into office the board of the GNPC on Tuesday at his office in Accra.
I want to congratulate members of the newly sworn-in board of the Ghana National Petroleum Corporation. The President of the Republic extends his thanks and affirmation in your good selves individually and collectively, men of integrity, that such an august board can be handed over to you to preside as board members. Let me also congratulate the just passed board, for whom most of the members have been retained to serve on this board. I think there are just about 2 members that are new. Congratulations, and the President extends his congratulations for the good work you've done steering the affairs of GNPC from 2017 till date.
He also urged them to also look more into offshore opportunities while they do more corporate social responsibilities as they have done over the years.
I believe that all members are aware of the role of a national oil company, and for that matter, Ghana National Petroleum Corporation. Established under PNDC Law 4064 and currently PNDC Act 64. Among others, it was to undertake exploration, development, production, and disposal of petroleum. People should avert their minds to the constituting acts of GNPC. It has enormous responsibilities, and board members are charged to undertake all those responsibilities with dispatch.
Dr. Matthew Opoku-Prempeh used the occasion to confirm that government fully backed the decision by Ghana National Petroleum Corporation, GNPC, to acquire 70% stake in the South Deepwater Tunnel and another 37% stake in the Deepwater Tunnel, Cape 3 Point. The South Deepwater Tunnel is operated by AGM Petroleum Ghana Limited, while the Deepwater Tunnel Cape 3 Point is operated by Aker Energy Ghana Limited. The Alliance of Civil Society Organizations on Extractives, Anti-Corruption and Good Governance say the $1.6 billion deal threatened Ghana's economic and fiscal outlook. They have pointed out other transactional and policy issues which may leave the GNPC with overpriced assets on its balance sheet if not addressed properly. But the Energy Minister disagreed with assertions and used the opportunity to reiterate government's desire to go ahead with the plan.
We are also very much well aware of GNPC's intention in this direction of local content and promotion of Ghanaianization of our petroleum resources, its foray into acquisition of shares in some petroleum fields. It's not only ACA. I do know that there's an intention to go into ACA, there's an intention to go to AGM, there's an intention to go to Springfield, there's an intention to go into even the Jubilee fields and the 10 fields to acquire not only significant or more shares, but more experience in the exploration agenda of the NPC. The government is going to support you 100%. If the government is going to support you 100%, it means that this 7-member board have their work cut out. You must be up and running with all the responsibilities to ensure that Ghanaians is done.
For his part, the board chairman of the GNPC, Freddie Blay, speaking on behalf of the board, expressed gratitude to President Akufo-Addo and promised to deliver on the task ahead. He also gave the assurance that they would follow the charges given by the Energy Minister and said the board is working assiduously to explore further deposits for the nation's benefit.
Just as you pointed out, Honorable Minister, with the exception of two, I think the 5 members on the board still have been people who we've worked together, and I'm glad that we feel privileged that the President has also reposed some kind of confidence in us by bringing us back to this important organization. As you mentioned, it's playing a pivotal role in our search for reliability, energy, reasonable energy to help this country move on.
The 7-member board includes Frederick Blay as the chairman, the Chief Executive Officer Dr. Kofi Kodjia-Sapong, Yana and Dani Yakubu Abdullahi IV, Mr. Martin Kwabena Kwache, Ojiahoho Yao Chibi I, Mr. Yao Che and Madam Amajimfua Abrefa. The Roads and Highways Minister, Honorable Kwesi Amoah-Akwata, has lambasted contractors working at a building site at North Legon in the Greater Accra region for using a road as an extension site for their construction activities. The contractors, who have cited some equipment and building materials on the road, including a concrete mixer, sand and construction waste, were given up to Friday, September 3 to clear the road for its full usage by road users. The visibly frustrated minister, who also doubles as the Member of Parliament for Itiwa West, chastised the site foreman for indulging in the irresponsible act.
I am giving you, all of you working here, and whoever is building, it's not the building. I'm not concerned about the building. I am concerned about the road. I am giving you up to Friday. I'm giving you up to Friday. If you like, continue with this. Up to Friday. And you will see what's going to happen here. Okay? I am giving you enough time. Whoever is building, if you like, keep the concrete mixture and continue to damage the road. Okay? I am showing human face to you. I am giving you up to Friday. If you like, continue with this. Continue with this. I will come here on Friday and you will see what will happen here.
It may be recalled that a few months ago, the roads minister made a similar intervention at the airport residential area when he asked the building contractor who had encroached on the Association International School Road to repair damage done to the road. The North District of the Seventh-day Adventist Church has organized its camp meeting for the year 2021 with 2 sectors within the district under the theme I Will Go from Tuesday, August 24 to Saturday, August 28, 2021. Camp meeting is an annual spiritual retreat for the Seventh-day Adventist members and guest hosted by each local district or sometimes combination of 2 or more districts within a campsite. Seminars, inspirational speakers, music, book sale and activities geared for children and teens are some of the highlights of camp meeting. Unlike the previous years, the 2021 camp meeting took a different dimension as it was strictly a non-residential one due to the COVID-19 pandemic. The camp meeting saw the president of the Meridian Ghana Conference, Pastor Emmanuel Dixon Puakwa, Pastor Azaria Bully, the North District Pastor, Pastor Nenyi Eduafo-Saki, Amrahia District Pastor, Pastor Lieutenant Nathan K. Lambert, Bishop Camp Church Pastor and other church elders and departmental leaders who took turns to minister to the congregation at the 2 sectors. Both venues were filled with members throughout the camp meeting period, with COVID-19 protocols duly observed. Speaker after speaker stressed the importance of safeguarding the doctrines of the church to guide the congregation for the common good of the community, and also charged members to step out to make disciples for the soon coming of Christ. The president of the Meridian Ghana Conference, Pastor Emmanuel Dixon Puakwa, spoke about the camp meeting and asked members to live a life worthy of a Christian.
Well, we had to strategize ourselves for this camp meeting because of the COVID-19 and then the protocols that are to be put in place. And so we felt that we cannot meet together and again we cannot accommodate the people. And for that matter, we planned that every district headquarters must hold a camp meeting. That is why this strategy is in place. The North camp meeting has been very successful, even though they had 2 sectors. When I visited all the 2 sectors, I realized that members are putting every effort to ensure that the revival and reformation program will be ideal. Again, their response towards their core objective is also very favorable. And so I want to praise God for the North camp meeting, which has been very successful. We want to trust that by this afternoon, as an example, we will get into the waters and get people baptized to the glory of the Lord. So we praise God for them and not come meeting. The message to the church is that soon and very soon Jesus would come. There is no better thing coming out of this world's program and projects. What we need to do for now is to prepare ourselves and prepare other people for the second coming of Jesus. Jesus is coming again. Let us change from our evil ways and live a better life so Jesus will remember us on the day the trumpet shall sound. I wish them God blessing, and I pray that they will make every effort to live and walk with Christ.
The district pastor for Tema North, Pastor Azaria Bully, also shared his impression about the camp meeting and charged members to live up to the theme of the camp meeting.
This year's camp has been a wonderful one, even though we did not meet at the mountaintop. As a district, we had challenges coming together as a body. But at the end of it, we were able to split ourselves into 2. That is the North, the Tema North Enclave, and then Gulf City Enclave. And in fact, I am overwhelmed about the success of the camp. When I look at the attendance, especially Gulf City zone, all the churches here have been able to attend in their numbers. So I thank the Lord that the church members did not look onto the challenges that we were going through, but they sacrificed themselves to attend this camp so that they would also attempt to achieve the goal of the church. I will go. What I want to tell the church is that after this mountaintop experience, I bid every church member to try as much as possible to accomplish the goal that is set before us. I will go must be our agenda in our closets, in our homes, in our businesses, wherever we find ourselves. We must try as much as possible to win a soul for Jesus.
The camp meeting was climaxed with a consecration service with members sharing testimony of what God has done for them within the camp meeting period. 2 people were baptized at the end of the Tema North District camp meeting, whilst other souls won are being prepared for baptism to the glory of God.